Hey friends, how are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing so well, and welcome back to another month in review video. If you guys are new here, then welcome. We're going to talk today about exactly how much money I made in May of 2023. I sell online on Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari, and then I also make YouTube videos. So we're going to cover my sales from the month. I'm going to break down exactly how much I sold on each platform and then what my biggest sales from the month were. So if that sounds good to you guys, then make sure to give today's video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. But I'm going to start off by giving you the overview numbers, how much I made in total sales, and then my gross profit, and then we'll get into the nitty gritty of everything I sold this month for over $50. So this is very helpful information if you also like to resell clothing or shoes or anything online. So hopefully you'll learn some new brands, see some new pieces, and then you'll recognize them when you're out thrifting as well. So let's jump into today's video with no further ado. So in total sales this month, my leading platform was Poshmark, of course. I love selling on Poshmark. It's where I list everything first, and then I cross-list to eBay and Mercari with Vendoo. And so Poshmark, I sold a little bit more there than everywhere else, kind of a way bit more. But in total for my three platforms, I sold $3,173 worth of merchandise. Now, this month was crazy for me. This is the month that we worked tirelessly to get our house ready to sell. We also had to leave for one of the weekends, which are the biggest sales times of the month, to get out of our house so we could have open houses and showings and all these things. We sold our house this month. I've been working on getting a new roof on our house. We've been looking at moving across the country this month, and we also are looking at buying a new house across the country in Indiana this month. It's been horrible. It's been a very busy month. I have barely been able to work. So to still be able to sell $3,000, I am going to take that and run. I am so happy with that. I wish I was selling more, but also I literally could not give any more time to work than I did this month. So we'll take that. It's been a stressful time. So $3,173 is the total sales amount. $2,600 of that comes from Poshmark, $450 from eBay, and only $78 from Mercari. So not very much from Mercari, even though I'm listing over on Mercari just as much as eBay. I don't know what's going on with Mercari. My profit, when I look at those three places, Poshmark takes 20% cut, and then eBay, Mercari, right around 10%, a little bit more, a little bit less. But my total profit, my gross profit from everything was $2,481.59. So not too bad, especially factoring in that my cost of goods per item is usually right or pretty much around $3 or less. I usually don't spend very much more than that. So most everything that we're gonna talk about, my biggest sales today, are very cheap prices that I bought them for. So that's wonderful. So those are the big picture pieces, but let's jump into the nitty gritty, which is the things that sold for the most money. So in total, let's see, I sold 17 things for more than $50. I didn't include $50 sales. So everything that's above $50 is what we're gonna cover now. So let me scoot to the side so I can put pictures up on the screen for you, and you'll be able to see what those pieces looked like. So my biggest sale was actually returned this month, which is very upsetting. We'll get there at the end, but we're gonna work our way in reverse. So we're gonna start with the $50-ish sales and go up to our highest sales and reveal what that was as well at the end. So stay tuned. But number 17, the thing that sold for over $50 was this Anthropologie Holding Horses Magnolia Lace dress. It was a size 10. It's a gorgeous dress. I think I got this half off at 2nd Avenue. Love that thrift store. I've got a lot of videos coming up about that thrift store soon. But this sold on Poshmark for $51. So we made $38.78. And I believe my cost of goods that day was $4. So we're going to factor that at $34.78 of net profit, which I think is great. I like to sell anything I find. I really am aiming for a $50 sales price now. I really would like to move my average sales price up. It just makes life easier when you can sell less things, especially now that all of my pieces that I am selling I have to go to a storage unit and dig and grab them from there. So it's a little bit harder than when I just had it in my basement. But again, we're moving. So number 16, we're to the 16th best sale. This is a pair of Doc Martens. I love selling Doc Martens. When I find them, they usually go really quickly. These were the Blair Brando leather strap sandals. I did buy these for $8 the other day when I was on when we were on our little vacation. So these ended up selling for $52, and so we made $39.58. Since I paid $8, I made $31.58 of net profit. Very good pickup. Love finding Doc Martens, and they do really well for me, of course. Number 15 was this vintage polar bear sweatshirt. So it was a 1993 polar bear graphic crewneck sweatshirt. I got this at my local Goodwill, and I paid, I think, $4 for this. And so for $4, I sold it for $60. And then we made $48 in gross profit. So with the $4 cost of good, we're looking at $44 net profit. Really not bad. I think that's great. And I knew it was special when I saw it. A lot of really cool vintage graphic tees and graphic sweatshirts especially can go for really good money. And so I listed it at $100, took a $60 offer because, again, I knew that this month was crazy, so I've been trying to move more things. Number 14 was this Nike Air Max Plus alternate galaxy print pair of sneakers. These are something I had sitting downstairs in my basement, hidden underneath piles and piles of things that I just, I wasn't dealing with and hadn't listed. And I saw these and I was like, dang, I really need to list those. So these sold pretty quickly. I just listed them probably in the last week or two, and they sold for $60. And these sold on Poshmark for $60 as well. So we made $48 from this sale. And this I've had for so long, I could not tell you how much I paid for it. I really don't even know. So I'm hoping that maybe I spent $10 or less for those. So that would give us like $38, around $40 of net profit. And then number 13, one of our highest sales, was something I didn't actually pay for. This came to me in a thrift mystery box video that I did. And so they actually sent these things to me for free. So this was a pair of Lululemon City Sleek 5-pocket 7/8 pants in charcoal black, a size 4, and these sold for $69. So I made $55.20, and I didn't have a cost of goods. So that was all profit, $55.20. I did have to spend my time to list them and photograph them and do all of the research and such, but I still thought that was great. I mean, I didn't pay for it, so it's wonderful. Number 12 was this Norma Kamali dress. This is my first time finding this brand. This is a brand that sold at Revolve, and it was on my Revolve brand list. And so this was the Norma Kamali scoop neck fishtail dress. It was a size large. It sold for $69. I had it listed at $100. I accepted an offer on Poshmark for $69. And from $69, we'll make $55.20. Now, my cost of goods on this day was also very low. I think I spent $4 and like 60. It's selling around $4. Let's just go with $4. So that gives us $51 around that of net profit, which again is great. I'm hoping to sell things for $50 if I pick them up at the thrift store. So reselling it and making $50 of profit is really good. I'll take that. Number 11 is another recent pickup. This is from the same video, I think, is when I picked up the Norma Kamali dress. It was this Dolce & Gabbana, the cute style, low-rise jeans in size 24. These sold on Poshmark for $72. So these sold for $72, and we made $57.60. A great sale. And I do think the cost of goods was the same for that and the Norma Kamali, so around $4. So we made about $53 of net profit. And I didn't have those very long. Those sold pretty quickly. So I was very pleased with that. And then this next sale is a bag. And I actually have quite a few bags coming up. I think that's really fun. I like selling bags. And this was something I picked up at 2nd Avenue, I think months ago. It had a small tear in it. So I was waiting and waiting because I knew it needed to be sewn. And then I finally got around to having Gio sew it for me. And then it sold within like 2 days from me finally listing it. So this is your friendly reminder to go back and please find those things that need just a little bit of work and list them. It's this Itsy Ritsy Jet Setter Black Boss backpack. It's a diaper bag. And this sold for $76 on Poshmark. So these backpacks, the Itsy Ritsy brand, they're really good backpacks for babies and for diaper bags, things like that. Really high quality, black leather, gorgeous bag. And this sold for $76. I believe I bought this for maybe like $3 or $4. And so then we made $60.80, which gives us a net profit right around $55, $56, which is, again, really good. A little hard to ship out, but we made it work. And then we come into some fun sales. Number 9 was a piece that I picked up on my little getaway weekend trip to leave our house so that we could have showings in an open house. And it was this Kate Spade bag. So if you guys watched that video, these both sold so quickly. I believe a viewer actually purchased one of these bags. I forget which one because they're both pink Kate Spade bags. But this one sold for $80. It was the Kate Spade Perry Lane Bubbles leather crossbody purse in peony pink. I believe they purchased this one. This sold for $80 and I made $64 in gross profit. I did pay $15 for this bag, so I made $49 of net profit, which is a little bit less than some of the other pieces because I had a higher cost of goods, but I still thought it was worth it. It sold within like probably an hour of me listing this bag. So really excited about that bag, and I hope that the viewer loves it. Then number 8 was this pair of another Doc Martens. It's a 1460 8-eye smooth leather lace-up boots in black size 6. Pair of black Doc Marten boots in a size 6. I picked these up from my local Goodwill for I think $8, and they sold for $85. So with the $68 that we made from Poshmark, our cost of goods was $8, $60 net profit, and those sold within the first month of listing. So very happy. A lot of these pieces I've listed only in the past couple weeks, so I might need to go back and delist and relist some more items that are older because these new pieces are really kind of just like flying off the shelf for me, which is excellent. Very happy with that. Not a problem. Then number 7 is another newer piece. It's this Diane von Furstenberg reissued vintage New Julian paint splatter dress. Size 10. Got this at 2nd Avenue where I find a lot of amazing pieces. And this was in, a size 10? Is that what I said? Yep. So it sold for $85. From $85, we make $68, just like with the Doc Martens. And my cost of goods on that dress, I think, was right around $4 or $5. So $64 basically of net profit. Absolutely wonderful. Very happy with that. And this is the last of the 3 $85 sales. So the last one here is this Kate Spade Dewy Street Glitter Dots Little Len Tote. It also sold for $85. Now this bag, maybe I priced it too low. I'm not sure. This was another one for my little getaway trip. I got this in Butler, Pennsylvania. I paid $15 for this and the other Kate Spade purse. And it sold within the first 10 minutes for full asking price of $85. So we made $68 from that. And then with my $15 cost of goods, we made $53 net profit. So both bags I made about $50 from really quickly, and I'm really happy with that. And they were so cute. I just knew they were gonna sell. They were so adorable. I love this little pink tote. I think it's absolutely adorable. Us heading into the Bartman movie season, I think pink is gonna do really well. So very happy. Now we're in the top 5 sales of the month. If you guys are liking the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe. And if you guys want to see more sales videos like this, let me know in the comments because I love filming these, but I don't know how much you love watching them, so let me know. Number 5 was this Erin Crafts Irish Chunky Wool Fisherman Sweater, another 2nd Avenue pickup. This one actually sold on eBay for $89, and Erin Crafts Irish wool knit pieces in general do really well for me, and so my cost of goods on this sweater, I think, was around $4. And so we made $71.59 before cost of goods, right around, let's see, $67 after cost of goods. Not too bad, and I think that's great, especially selling it on eBay. I love that because I make a little bit more money from not losing as much. And then we have this Jenny Yu dress, Jenny Yu Lena formal gown in petal pink, size 8. It sold for $90. This was another 2nd Avenue pickup. I feel like a broken record player. $90 from 2nd Avenue Jenny Yu dress. Jenny Yu is a great brand to know. They make a lot of gorgeous bridesmaid dresses, and that's what this probably was. And this was just beautiful. It did have what appeared to be stains on it. I washed it, and they came right out. It was wonderful. We sold it for $90. We made $72 before our cost of goods. And then with our cost of goods, I believe I paid $5 for this dress. This probably gave me about $67 of net profit. Very good sale. Top 3, number 3 was this pair of Air Jordan 29 XXR hair shoes in size 14 men's. These actually went through eBay, and they were part of the Authenticity Guaranteed program. I've never had this happen. Maybe I just haven't sold enough sneakers for that to happen, but I'm used to on Poshmark, if you sell something for over $500, they get automatically authenticated no matter what the item is. This went to an authenticator straight away, but I only sold this for $110. So I've never dealt with that before, and it was totally fine. They were authentic, so I wasn't worried. And we still made our money, but I've never dealt with that. So if you know anything about that, let me know. But $110, we made $82.20 after the shipping costs and everything else. And I bought these from a thrift store in, I think, Kentucky, maybe for, I think, $8. So we made right around $74 in net profit. Not too shabby. And then we have a very exciting sale. These just sold, and they were a great one because I just picked these up at 2nd Avenue the other day. These are a pair of new without tags Tacovas. They were the Lucy Cowboy Boot, and they sold for $125 on Poshmark. So these were a really fun first find for me. I just picked them up based off of how nice they felt. And then when I looked up comps, they looked really good. So these sold for $125, and so we made $97.98 after Poshmark took its fees. My average cost of goods on this trip was right around $5, so we made $92.98 from this pair of boots. And these are also originally like $300 pairs of boots, and they're really like brand spanking new, so I hope that the buyer feels like they got a good deal as well. And then drum roll please, the number one sale of my month was something that I paid $0 for, which is insane. So the very number one sale, the thing I sold for the most money this month, other than the thing that got returned, was this Dooney & Burke Florentine large satchel in natural brown leather. It sold for $150 on eBay, and I made $122.32 after they took their cut, and I didn't have any cost of goods. So we made $122.32 on a bag that I received for free. So not bad, very, very good actually. I was really happy about that. And I was happy that it sold so quickly. The only other thing that probably could have made this month even better is if my number one sale actually would have gone through. I did sell a Second and Babby dress this month for $190 something, and then they found a spot on it and returned it. I got it back, looked at the spot, put a little bit of water on it, and it came right off. And I was like, oh, I wish I would have seen that before I sent it. But what can you do? It'll sell again, I'm sure. And that's just a friendly reminder to you too, that if you do sell something, I make mistakes too. And if you do sell something and expect that it won't ever sell again, it will. You just need to give it some more time. So those are my best sales of the month. Those are my overview numbers. Let me know down below what pieces you were selling last month. What was your best sale? Did you have an amazing time? Did you sell something or have an issue? Like, let me know anything you want to tell me in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. And until the next video, bye.